again, what's confusing for a second, you're going to go around, behind your head, and just hold this here. Hold it for about an 8 count. Breathe. Good. Same deal, other arm. Some of you get the wrist, some of you get your elbow. Depends on how flexible you are. Depends on how long your arms are. Depends on a lot of different body mechanics. And if you notice that one side of your body is more limber than your other, that's normal. We carry stress in our bodies in different ways. Some of us are right-handed, some of us are left-handed, some of us lean on our right hip or our left hip or whatever. All different types of scenarios. Everybody carries stress and stiffness and soreness in your body in different ways. Cool. Okay. So now we're going to try to scratch our back. Okay. Again, some of you, this is about the best case scenario for the stretch. That's fine. If you can just do this, that's great. You can grab your elbow, that's better. If you can lock onto your opposite shoulder, now we've really got to stretch. Understand? So that would be the beginning. This would be the intermediate. And this would be the advanced version of the stretch. It is locking yourself onto both one elbow and one shoulder. Good. Other arm, same deal. And figure out how flexible you are. We don't ever want to force the stretch. Don't force the stretch. You stretch, there's going to be a healthy sort of conflict, so to speak, when you stretch, but never force the stretch. Cool. All right, so now what we're going to do is just stretch out our neck and take our chin to our chest and up. Chin to chest and up. Just keep that going. What we're addressing here in the next couple of stretches is the big culprit of modern day computers. Okay? So now we're going right to left. Our neck takes a tremendous amount of abuse because of the posture we keep when we're sitting in front of our laptops, computers. I want you to roll your neck in a circle. Nice and easy. Roll it out. Reverse. Okay, so now, another big culprit in the whole computer overuse area is all these muscles in our hands and our forearms, right? So what we're going to do is the underside of our wrists, we're going to turn them this way, just sort of settle back. So now what this is doing is all those muscles in our hands, all those muscles, you know, all throughout from typing. I mean, think about it, 20 years ago, only a certain types of people in certain types of positions had jobs where they were on keyboards all the time. Now, 24/7, keyboard here, keyboard there, whatever, whether it's your phone, we just have this repetitive motion overuse injury. So we're going to address it. And the other way we address it is by turning our hands this way now. Same thing. You're going to love how this is able to sort of knock out a lot of the inflammation that you have in that area. Repetitive motion injury. It can be as simple as banging on the keyboard too much. Okay, cool. So now, we want our legs apart. We're going to start stretching down here. And what we want to do is, ideally, you can touch the floor, that's great. You can keep going down here, that's great, that's fantastic. Some of you can get to your elbows, that's really, really good. Really good. Some of you can touch your head to the floor. I can't. I wish I could. About the best I can get is here. So that might be a good goal for some of you as well. But the main thing is, we want to keep those toes flexed up and reach down here as far as we can to get all this stretched out. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to go down to one leg, and I'm going to try to put my knee, I'm going to try to put my head onto this knee. This leg can come up. This leg cannot, okay? So keep this leg flat on the ground so you can get down to about here. If you can't, that's fine. You can use this toe, that's great. You can only go to here. You got to work flexibility level. The good news is, other leg, again, keep this leg flat, this one can come up. The good news is, unlike other types of training, running, or real hard cardio interval training, or strength training, unlike those, flexibility training, you can pretty much do every day. I mean, depending, but you can do it with a higher frequency, so you can make your progress faster. You don't have to allow that 48 to 72 hour rest that we have to do for the performance exercise. Okay, so now, one leg is out straight. The other leg, I want you to take your sole and put it on the inside of that thigh. You can get your toes, that's outstanding. You can get your ankle, that's outstanding. You can get your head to your knee, that's great. You can get to here, excellent. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice and relaxed. Okay. Keep this foot the same. I want you to take the other foot, push it back this way. So the sole of your shoe is still on the inside of your thigh, but now this leg is bent back. Okay? I want you to twist this way. So what this is going to do, this area right here, stretching it out. Carry a tremendous amount of stress, like in our hips, on the sides of our legs, right up those nerves. A lot of it is from just sitting in traffic. Sitting is the big culprit. Sitting is a big culprit for an injury. You wouldn't think that, but sometimes sitting is just as damaging as anything else. Okay, so now, keep this leg, this knee bent, all right? I want you to stretch the other leg. I want you to settle down onto this front leg. See how we're doing this? This leg can stay straight or bent a little bit. The main thing is, I want you to just gently ease down this way. I like to just totally collapse. I can fall asleep like this, man. I love it. What we're doing here is stretching out the right hip. If you had to pinpoint a stress area for most people, it's your right hip. Why? Flexing that foot in traffic. It's a big culprit. We're knocking it down here. Okay, now keep this leg the same way. I want you to cross over here. A lot of you, this is about as far as you're going to get. That's okay. If you can, I want you to sort of rework your posture and twist this way. Now, we're getting even a further stretch. Again, not everybody's going to be able to do these movements to completion, but these are end game goals for us. If you can get to the point where you can hit most of these stretches, you're going to see a remarkable improvement in your body, not only in the way you feel, but in the way your body performs. Okay, got to do that whole sequence again now on the other side. So this leg is out, the sole of this shoe is on the inside of your thigh, and we're down to this leg. Good. Sole of the shoe stays on the inside of the thigh, but this leg goes back. Right? Remember this? We're twisting this way. Stretching out this thigh. The outside of that hip. Good. Now, keep this foot in. Straighten out that leg. Again, you can be a little bit bent or totally straight, whatever you're comfortable with. Collapse, take some breaths. Collapse down onto this leg. Now we're stretching out that hip. You want to put your arms behind your back, go to sleep, do that. Pull, pull, pull. Okay, so now, crossing this leg over again. Like I said, for a lot of people, this is going to be the maximum amount that you can stretch it. And that's totally fine. But if you can, lift your posture up a little bit. Keep crossing your legs a little bit more. Create enough space to twist over this way. Now you're really get started. Big time. Okay. So now what I want you to do is put both legs out in front of you. Keep those toes nice and flexed up. All right? Put those toes up and back if you can. Like I said, some people you grab your toes, that's cool. Some people grab your instep, that's cool. Don't ever force a stretch. And if you can get to the point where you're down here, that's great. Cool. Okay, so now what I want you to do, sort of call this a cannonball roll. Remember we used to do the cannonball into the pools? Okay. So what you do, some people like to grab around this way. Some people go underneath their knees. Either way, we're just rolling our back out. Don't be too alarmed if your back cracks. Sometimes that happens. Now, if you can, over and hold. Okay. Now we're stretching out a whole other area, our spine, our upper back, our shoulders, our neck. And if you're comfortable in this position, feel free to play around with it. Grab behind your ankle, pull your knee down to your nose. That's a great stretch to do from here. You really are flexible and you want to start playing around, you can start doing things like this. Just showing you the different options that you have. Because basically, once your body becomes flexible and pliable, you can play around and really create your own scenario for your own problem areas, wherever it is that you carry stress. But the important thing is stretch as much as you can, especially the older we get, the more important it becomes, both for looking our best and feeling our best, and for our body performing its best. I'm Dave Sinclair. There you go. Thanks a lot for stretching with me today.